What's up guys, Nick Rapazzi here. Welcome to the Paradise C6 YouTube channel. So today we're gonna finish up a bunch of little stuff that's going on with the Corvette turbo kit. So in the last video you guys saw that we heat wrapped everything, got everything ready to put everything back in, and I didn't have enough to do the downpipe, which I could still put back in. But I never hard mounted the intercooler, and I kind of didn't like the way it sat, and I tried to get around where I wanted to actually put it, but with this bracket for the radiator support and all that, and this one right here, I wanted to try to remove this one right here, but that's what holds the bottom of the bumper, so that's gonna have to stay. So we're just gonna work around fitting everything in. The intercooler still get in through there. The only reason I wanted to try to get it as low as possible is I wanted to utilize as much of the air coming in to go to it. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to build like an under tray that goes underneath to direct the air into it, and then I'll do another flat piece across the top here so it'll force the air to go through the intercooler, radiator, and everything else that's going through the front here. But I did buy some angle iron just because I wanted something that was a little bit more serviceable. As you guys saw in one of the videos, I did use some square stock and try to make a bracket out of it. I just didn't like the way that this looked, and I think this is going to be a much cleaner and more sturdier to weld to. So we're gonna get this in here, set it down where I want it, and then cut the brackets to size. I already know that I need about a 6-inch angle iron for each side, just so I can get low enough to mount it to the mounting plates that are on here, and get ready to do that. So let me cut this, and then we'll jump into a time lapse of actually getting this thing mounted up. All right guys, so we have everything made up, everything slotted and put on. The reason I did this slot, just to give it a little bit of adjustability and for it coming in and out of the car if I ever have to take this out. It's really easy with not tight tolerances, and Scott Washington lock washers on it. I left it loose because I want to tack weld it into place where I want it. Then I'll tighten everything up and then fully weld it into the frame. And I did buy black spray paint somewhere to make sure it all matches. But something did come in, and I definitely posted on Instagram and the community posts on YouTube. It's the actual paint color that we picked out for the car, because I'm tired of looking at it like this. Kind of looks really ghetto, 4 different colors. So I picked, it's called Yellow Metallic Accelerate Yellow Metallic. It's the new C8 GM color, and I ordered it from TCP Global. They do like color match paints and stuff like that for OEM colors and such. So I ordered their gallon of single stage. The reason I went with a single stage is because it's literally my second time ever painting a car, and this is the easiest to spray. Once I get a little bit better, it's just a matter of me sanding the car back down and putting a good base coat with clear and all that stuff. But right now we're just gonna go with single stage, see how it looks and see what I like about it. I did also order primer. So this is a primer with the mix. So the mix is going to basically double the amount of paint that you get between the paint and the primer. So that's why I only ordered a quart, because it's gonna give me a half gallon of actual primer to spray. So that should be more than enough. The car's not that big to get full coverage. If I need more, then I'll just go order some more, because this actually came pretty quick. A lot of stuff I've been ordering is either not coming, back ordered, or whatever the case may be. But this came in like, I wanna say like 5 days. I ordered it last Friday and it's Thursday. So like 4 business days basically. But give me a second. I'm gonna pop the top on this and then show you guys what the color looks like on that. Of course, it's gonna look a little bit different when it's actually painted on the car, but I'm super excited to see what this thing looks like. All right guys, we got all the locking tabs off of it. I'm super excited about this color. It's the new C8 yellow. It's the actual paint code is Accelerate Yellow Metallic. So I am super excited to get this on the car. It's obviously gonna look a little bit different on the car and in person, but it's almost like a neon yellow with a little bit of metallic, and it kind of almost looks green in the sunlight. So I'm gonna put this away now and get back to fixing everything else. But it looks like we're probably gonna be ending up painting the car before I actually get it tuned and get the turbo kit on it, because just with waiting on parts and everything, one of the things that I ordered for the for like the coolant hoses and stuff. Like that's not gonna get here until May 1st, so I don't want to sit here and do nothing until I get everything that I need. And a lot of stuff's not even getting ordered. I ordered coilovers and that's not coming, so it kind of sucks that it's gonna be held up, but we'll get it painted in the meantime. Just want it to warm up a little bit more. It's averaging around like 60 degrees. I'd rather it be closer to like 70, 75 for when we go to actually paint this, but I can prep it, sand everything, get everything ready to go. But back to this, we got everything on here, it's slotted, ready to go. I'm gonna get it in the position that I want, and then we'll time lapse it and put some welds on it, get this thing mounted up.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal.
All right, guys, so we have everything welded up. I like the angles, and if you could see, it's probably got about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch in between everything. I did grab the radiator and pull it this way, or towards the intercooler itself, to make sure that nothing actually hits and we still have the clearance that we want, and everything seems pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the paint around the edges here and basically weld it in a little bit more solid just so it doesn't move, and just some tack welds, and then I'll pull the intercooler out, weld it solid, and then we'll bolt it back in, and then we're completely finished with the intercooler. I know I did a video on this before, but I just did not like the setup and wanted to show you guys what I was changing. And then if you guys remember, I told you guys I did weld up the pipe already, but I didn't like the way the welds came out, and I just put this back in just to test fit it and make sure everything fits. And I'm probably gonna end up notching the radiator support frame that's right there, just because I don't want it to vibrate and hit that and wear a hole in anything or anything like that. But other than that, everything seems to be fitting pretty good, except for that little piece is just a little bit too close and I want to change it up. So I'm gonna tack weld this stuff in a little bit more, and then once the radiator's out, I'll do a full time lapse of me fully welding it up and bolting this in for the last time so we can get it to John.
Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
All right, guys, so I wrapped up as much as I can. I put the intercooler back in, and I wanted to test fit the pipe to make sure everything still fits. And with that 45-degree angle, we're clearing everything that we need to on there. I test fit the blow off valve to make sure that's going to work. We can't really do any of the plumbing for the vacuum lines and all that kind of stuff because the turbo's not in and everything needs to be ran basically off of that. And then this is going to go into the intake, and then we have the fuel pressure regulator and the boost gauge in the back. So I think I'm going to tap the back out to get the reference for that, but we're going to wait until we can get all these fittings. So I ordered all the Vibrant fittings. They came in today, which is super cool. I ordered these from Summit probably 3 days ago and it came right away. So it's, I don't know, the ordering process is weird, but since most of the stuff from Summit comes within a couple days, if I need anything else from now on out, I'm just probably gonna order it from there because I'm just tired of waiting. So it was nice to button up all this kind of stuff, but I really want to get this stuff done. And with me waiting on parts, Saturday I get the parts for the coolant side. So once we get that done, we can throw the turbo kit back in and get everything going with that. And that's pretty much it. And I'm ready to drop it off at John's to get everything else done, because it's just vacuum lines and the intercooler side to get everything done. So super cool that we're getting that all this finished up. And I think what I'm going to do, because the body panels don't need to be on for John to have it, so I think I'm going to pull all the body panels off. So the front bumper, the fenders, mirrors, the halo, the side. I'm going to leave the hatch on. I'm going to see how hard it is to pull the rear bumper. If it's not that hard, I'll pull this off too, because the easier it'll be for me to paint all this stuff with it off the car. I could set it up, do it all nice, make sure I hit everything where I want it to hit, and make it come out really good without it being on the car. So that'll be the next plan of action. The next video will probably be Saturday when we do the coolant system, get the turbo kit back in, and button up every other little thing that's going on. So we pretty much covered all aspects. The fuel system's completely done. Just got to get the cold side and the vacuum, and we're good to go on this. So hopefully all those little parts come in, like the downpipe, heat wrap, and all that kind of stuff. It's not really necessary, but I do definitely want to get to it. But we can wait until afterwards and get some other stuff moving. So we'll get the body panels off, get this prep for paint, and start moving along, because I really want to get back to the Datsun build and get the turbo, the roll cage in, and then get prep all that for body work and everything else we have to do with that. And it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna have air tanks. I just have to go pick up a power washer, and then once we get the power washer, we can start sandblasting, media blasting the Datsun and get ready to go on that. But I'm super excited to get this thing painted, get everything going, and finish this thing up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish we were able to do a little bit more, but with everything going on, we can't really get parts, so it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you got any questions whatsoever about the paint or anything else that I got or went through in this video, just drop a comment below. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.